Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to Train Sim World. So I'm here again with Alexander, and it's time to look at the new Class 20. So we're going to go into the Tees Valley line. It's funny, I'd heard this was coming out, but it caught me completely by surprise when I saw the introduction, the sort of release video yesterday. So I thought we'd better buy it, really, just fancied it, why not? So let's see, so I might as well go, actually no, we can go into journeys. I think there's a journey for it, if I remember rightly. Ooh, it's even started with straight away, continue current journey, Class 20 be open, but we'll go straight into it. And let's have a look. It's a great looking train, I know nothing about it. So, Class 20 introduction, here we go.
Does look very strong.
Should be. I do like those old trains. I've done quite a lot on Northern Transpennine recently, but
Might be able to find one of those.
Maybe we'll get a chance to have a look around.
Let's hope we can.
I mean, they're the same ones as there are on the others. It depends what things we've got to do. Action points. Now remember, you've got to look out for red signals, okay?
Yep. I'll be on the watch.
So yeah, take away from our usual Class 31 that we've done on here. Need to do some more East Coast way as well. Oh, here we go, Class 20 introduction.
Haven't we already done something like...
No, that's just a background picture.
Oh yeah, we used those, Daddy.
Welcome to this Class 20 diesel electric locomotive in rail freight red stripe livery. This brief introduction will cover locomotive and shunting operations in a yard. Climb aboard to get started.
Brief introduction covering shunting operations. It doesn't sound like it's going to be that brief then. It's going to be a little bit more involved than just driving a
Haven't we
train.
already done this? Something like this?
Oh yeah, well there's always an introduction for every single loco, isn't there? Climb up the steps. Oh, look at that animation, that's pretty cool.
Not that.
There we go.
Good at climbing up steps, are they?
Seat height adjuster. Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to see
Hey
that.
Jeff.
Is that our steps?
That's very cool. Yeah, I should think so. Okay, let's stop messing with your seat. Yeah.
Yes! You guys seeing them move up?
How you doing, Jeff? You good today? Oh look, 5 comments already. It's doing that funny thing it was doing again
To
last
activate
night.
the control desk, insert the master key.
Fuse cupboard door. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness me. Anyway, close the fuse cupboard door. Stop messing.
Let's lift our seat higher.
Hey V&K, how you doing? Set the master key to on. Anyway, sorry, not paying any attention. I'm just messing. No, that's the throttle. Where's the master key? There we go.
The
Ooh, lights.
reverser is used to determine the direction of travel.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Can barely see it though. Could do with finding the internal lights. Oh, engine only. I beg your pardon.
Train brake is the main system used for slowing down the train.
Yeah, not bad, thanks Jeff. Not bad. Been looking forward to trying this out ever since I saw the video yesterday. Set the train brake to initial application. Oh, come on. There we go. Right. Set the reverser to 4 volt. There we go. Set the train brake to running.
To apply some power, pull the throttle handle into the appropriate power setting.
That's on 0. Appropriate power setting. Okay. 10% seems reasonable to get started.
Let's have a look.
Or maybe a little bit more. There we go.
Reduce the power and allow the train to coast.
Okay. Let's see. Nope, wrong way.
Aim to maintain 3 miles per hour when passing through the unloader to ensure all wagons discharge their contents fully.
Oh, good grief. Okay.
Yep, told you we'd done something like this.
You're right, we have.
At least
yeah.
there isn't as many.
Oh, good. I'm glad the lights have come on. We can see better. Right, let's put the brakes on.
Maybe we should have a look outside because it's better.
That's far too much brake. Right, okay. This will
And
be.
there's barely any window.
This will take a little bit of.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look outside because there's not much window.
This will take a bit of jiggling, I think. Right.
Because we can barely see
Hang on. 2.8,
anything.
2.9. Okay.
I seriously mean like anything. Are you gonna get out the thing so we can?
If I can, just a minute. All right. Okay. A little bit of brake, a little bit less brake. Oh, that's not bad. 2.4 seems good. I'm alright, thank you, B&K, I'm okay. Oh, there's only a few, so this won't take long. That's good, because the last time I did this, there were about 20 wagons. It took ages.
Really? They're full already? Wow.
Actually, they've improved this, because last time I had to go through them about a mile an hour to empty them. It took ages. Nice.
The contents of all the wagons have successfully emptied.
Continue towards the stop point. Probably best we get back in then, eh?
Yeah. Maybe
Right,
we should
we
have
can-
the front camera because it's better to see.
We could speed up. It'd be good to see outside. You're right. We're here to see the loco, so that's a good point. Show them what they came to see. Why have we got a thingy? Oh, that's weird. Why is there a...
Should we be inside the cab?
Yeah, I don't know why. Is it saying? Oh, it's because it's got a thingy for the brake. That's
Oh,
all.
I think we've gone above the speed limit.
We have a little bit. Put a bit of brake on then. Slow us back down. There we go. Release. 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 Brake.
So we're still slowing down.
Yeah, it happens.
It
Makes
happened last time a
makes
lot.
a good noise.
Although it makes a very noisy noise.
It's quite an interesting looking train, actually.
It's a very strange looking train. There's barely any windows to actually see.
It's very long, isn't it? You're sat really far back. Do you have to deliver goods and stuff? Yeah, usually. So, yeah. So we just dumped some coal out of these wagons. I mean, this is just the.
Comfortable, safe stop.
What?
This is just
Do you
the.
have
Just
to
a
fill it
minute.
up with something?
No. I'm just chatting to BK on the thing. So yeah, this is just the introduction to the loco. So unusually we have actually just emptied some wagons. Already we're slowing down too much. Yeah, brake early to come to a comfortable stop. Generally means brake too hard and you'll just stop too early.
Way too early.
But yeah, so they're probably, I should imagine something like this. There's like 3 scenarios and quite a few services. Most of the services will probably be moving wagons around and delivering goods. But there'll probably be some shunting as well with this one, I should think.
Must be. Right now we're kind of pulling.
Well, let's see. I would assume this is terminal runaround, so I'd assume we're going to stop here, take the loco off the front, bring it back round to the other end, and reconnect at the other end of the wagons. I would expect. It's a little bit early. It's not too bad. It's probably acceptable.
Uncouple from the wagons, and we'll run the loco round and couple up to the other end.
Told you. Right, okay. So let's get back in. We'll stand up. We came in this door. Oh, so you can run it the other way, and there's another seat. Oh, that's quite cool. All right.
But it would be better if we sat in that seat. It's got more windows.
Climb under. Oh, cool.
And why did it come up?
So you can uncouple. Oh, that's a nice touch. I
Using
like
the
that.
adjacent track, run the
'Cause that's what you'd normally
locomotive
do.
around the wagons so it can be coupled to the
Okay,
other
now how do I get back again now? I'm assuming I can get back out, right? Ooh,
And we're stuck.
that's a bit
It's not
odd.
letting us.
Ah, just have to get the right trigger. Gotcha. Fair enough.
Wouldn't you bash your head if you even tried to do that?
Well, you just have to be really careful, don't you?
Daddy, I think
Oh
it's better if you
no,
sit down.
Uncle Mark's on.
Oh,
Hang on.
great.
It's 4 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. Surely Uncle Mark should be working, no?
Oh, Jimmy. No.
Can you give us some assurance you actually know what you're doing? No, definitely not. Oh no, but look, we can adjust the seat height, which is pretty cool. I know how to adjust the seat height. I think that's very important. Set the brakes to running and apply power. Ooh, horn off.
It's loading.
Oh, fine.
There's barely any signals here.
Good. We don't like signals. They get annoying. They get in the way.
If they're all green, then that's fine.
No worries, Jeff.
And that's fine by us.
Good to see you. Have a good
They're
afternoon.
all red, then not very good.
Stop at location. Oh, right, okay. In 70 yards. How you doing, Mark? Hey, Kathy. Not let's come out. There we go. And a brake. Ooh, that was a bit sharp, but it worked.
Junctions in this yard are manually operated.
Oh no,
This
that
means
sounds
they
like hard
require
work.
the lever next to them to be moved by hand. Set the indicated junction to access the adjacent track.
What do we have to do? What, we have to pull them?
Manual labour. I don't know, I'm not sure I signed up for this. Sounds like far too much like hard work. Junction left. Sit in the driver's seat. Okay. There's at no point he said adjust driver's seat.
Shouldn't we put it really high up?
I was just about to start playing this, wish it had multiplayer. It would be cool. They're talking about it for the next one. Titch, how you doing? Right, sit in the driver's seat. We're not sitting in the other driver's seat, because surely it'd be more fun to sit in the other driver's seat and actually see forwards. Oh well, fine. Right, brakes to running. Apply the power. The power. Okay, and we'll just swivel our heads around in the seat so we can see what we're doing.
What, are we shunting? Yeah, shunting! I love shunting.
Well, we'll just be, so it's go by location, so mineral terminal limestone, so that's the other side, and we just go back up and then we'll hook up to the engines at the other way. That's all.
Oh, Daddy,
In fact, I've done this exact one with a different loco. And this time we'll probably want the rear camera.
why?
So we're going backwards.
The wrong way?
We're not going the wrong way.
What, are we going
We're going on the
backwards?
track. We're going on the track it told us to set it to.
Oh, we're going backwards.
Oh yeah.
I get it.
So we can go past the wagons again and hook up to the other end.
Thought we were shunting from there. Whee!
We're on, which one are we on? Northern Transpennine. We're on Northern Transpennine. No, we're not. We're on Tees Valley. Oh, I got the name wrong in the thing. We're on Tees Valley, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah, so I put Northern Transpennine because that was where I was looking to find it and I was wrong. So ignore the title. It's currently wrong. I'll update it. We're on Tees Valley. I should have known that. That was silly.
How
So the answer, Mark, is no. I have no idea what I'm doing because I don't even know where I am. But I'm quite surprised you didn't pick up on that already because, you know, being a local and all. Sure, you'll recognise the area. So go by location. So I'm assuming somewhere up here is some points.
Wait, are we on free camera?
Yeah.
Or is it so we can
Stop
go?
at location. It won't let us go any further forward. Let me go. Let me go. That's quite cool. Look at that. Oh, look at a lonely little train.
It also looks like it's got wings with the smoke coming out of it. If you look from far away, it looks like it's got wings made out of smoke.
Yeah, 150.
See what I mean?
Alright, yeah. Looks just like a dragon. Which is really what Alexander's aiming at. Current fascination. Hey, Alexander. Dragons. 100 yards to go.
Building a ginormous screaming death out of Duplo isn't that tricky. It's impossible. You can't.
Oops. Probably best if I put the brakes
What
on.
did you just do?
I pressed the wrong button. Oh, bit too harsh too. Which means that we are nowhere near far enough forward.
That's because we're not even on it.
Yeah, I have seen that. I'm hoping we'll get the chance to do that next. Come on then, Choo Choo, let's go. Well, it's a bit late telling me now. There we go. Now we're too far past. Way far past, but that should be okay. Oh, you're going to be awkward with me now? Fine, have it your way. Reverse it to forward. Ooh, except it won't let me. Interesting. Okay, so we're in a tutorial where it won't allow for the fact that we've made a mistake and gone too far, and therefore won't allow us to change direction. Excellent. So we can't change the reverser because it's not allowing us to change the reverser at this point in time. Ah, that's because the throttle was off. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Throttle to on. Ooh, look, I switched the windscreen wipers on. How did I do that? That'll do, apparently.
Before, manually set the indicator
Okay.
junction to access the
God, there's a lot of so how did I manage to switch the windscreen wipers on? Ooh. Oh well. Fine.
Well, what do we have to do?
Change the points again, but I managed to switch the windscreen wiper on and I have no idea how to switch it off.
Oh, great.
So to answer Mark's question, I have
Lucky us.
no idea what I'm doing. Oh look, we've got a light though.
Lucky us.
The only thing with the tutorials, you're not allowed to play with anything, but somehow I've managed to activate something that I won't be able to deactivate because it won't let me. Here we go,
Stupid.
sit in our seat. But probably it's not stupid, Alexander, enough. Somewhere. Ah, yep, here we go. At least it was there. Well, oh, there, look. Right, take that off, thank you. So, train brakes to running. Apply power. And couple to formation. Running out of a train 3 don't on. Excellent. It would be good to see it in pairs actually. Some of the videos we'll definitely get the chance at some point. Just a little bit of brake. That'll do. Hopefully, yep. Okie dokie, so free camera, no. Quick, 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 before the train gets there. Something tells me I'm not going to get this quite right while I'm getting used to this train. It's interesting, they've made the tutorials a bit more a bit more to them than they used to. They used to be you literally just you know, you learn how to start it and stop it and you're done. You know, when now you have to do things, some of these are actually quite involved. Coming in fairly fast, but it's got some pretty sharp brakes on it. Release them. Okay, good. Just a little bit of power. Just enough to get us moving. Not quite. Let's wait for the brakes to release a second. Brakes are away. There we go. Now you can couple using the camera, but I'm not going to because that's just boring. We can do that thing again. Now let's climb under, just because it's more interesting. There we go. Manually couple. Thank you very much.
Good work. That concludes
Good
all
work.
the basics of this training. More details on the controls can be found in the manual.
Woohoo!
Really?
Whew, only a couple of times did I go right over the speed limit, but there you go. Well, couple. Okay, 3. Okie dokie. Continue. Alexander, that's far too many oatcakes. You just have 2 of those, please. Continue journey. With a 606 red car telling me, I don't think so. Right, main menu. I don't think that's continuing the journey.
Doing what?
It's continuing a different journey, but not this journey. So with a bit of luck, like Mark says, get a double header.
Double. You just find one of those.
Oi. Sorry, just taking a sip of water. It's you know, busy work changing all these points. Makes you thirsty. Right, Tees Valley, not Northern Transpennine, doofus. Okay. Journeys. Class 20. Class 20 driver, rail freight. Take charge of a rake of empty steel wagons returning to Tees Yard from Skinning Grove Works. Chopper and change. A train out of Lackaby has sent word of an issue with some wagons in their train. It will be stopping in Tees Yard to the wagons to be removed before continuing its journey. I've just done one quite similar to that actually. Or relief driver. A train made up of loaded HEA wagons is bound for Redcar Ore Terminal to unload. Have been sent to relieve the previous driver as their hours are up. Should we do the next one? Rail freight. Cool. Take them for a spin. With a bit of luck, we'll get 2 locos. It'll all be kind of cool fun. And with a bit of luck, I'll also eventually get used to the controls. Can't wait for that one.
Which one?
Well, all of it, but particularly the London Underground and the German Ice Express.
That one? And that one?
Yes.
No,
Alexander's pointing at the screen of us watching the stream. Helpfully. That one and that one. Rail freight. Right, now we're looking at the proper window, we can see what we're doing. Welcome aboard this train. Welcome aboard this train consisting of 2 Class 20 locomotives and a rake of steel wagons returning from Skinning Grove. The whole train weighs in at roughly 600 tons. 600 tons? Crikey. Right, I'm curious. If I come out now and change the seat height and then sit in it, oh, I love the way it squeaks too. Has it actually made a difference? I'm not. Oh yeah, it has. Alright, prepare to depart. Just give me a second, I'm busy. I'm just getting my seat. That needs some WD-40, I'd say. That's quite funny.
Still red light.
Yes, it is still a red light. Okay, so set the reverse to forward. At least it's a bit brighter so we can see now. Okie dokie. Prepare to depart. Set the train brake to running. When the L214 shows yellow, set the locomotive brake to 0% and apply power using the throttle lever to get moving. Ah, that's because we're waiting for this 101 to come past, I reckon. Oh, yellow, there we go. We're away.
It's still saying red.
Let's give it a bit of power. No, there's another red signal, that's 1.4 miles away. It's on yellow. It said we were okay to move when it was on yellow. And it's on yellow.
Let's go.
Strangely enough, it hadn't picked up the one that's right in front of us. Along the way, you'll be passing through a number of populated stations without stopping. It's a good idea to sound the horn to warn passengers. Oh yeah. So very important. Practice. Wow, that's a bit slow. But yeah.
I'd say low is the best.
The low horn is quite cool. That's probably the one I can do direct, so that's fine. Right, let's give it a bit of welly. Got to get up to, what's that, 30? 30 and a bit. Go via location, Grangetown Junction. And I'll pick up some speed quick though. Crikey. So let's have a look out. Oh, that's the front camera. That's not a lot of good, is it? Whoa, that's a long train.
What we're gonna put on there? What we're gonna put?
Nothing.
Daddy, we just went through it.
No, we didn't. 1.6 miles away.
I saw a red line right on the side.
Well, it's fine. Apparently it wasn't for us.
What was it for? 'Cause there's no
I
other
don't
red
know.
one.
Switch sides. Okay. Downward slope, so we'll have to watch the old speed a little bit. 0.4% gradient.
I'm glad we don't have to watch through those windows.
There we go.
Those windows are terrible.
Find a good view. There we go. Give it a bit welly. Ooh, now it goes up to 10. It wouldn't go up to 10 a minute ago. That's a bit weird. Whoa, look at that smoke.
What a lot of smoke.
Ooh, quite a slope too. Let's put some brake on. Don't want to go over the speed limit, I'll get into trouble. There we go. So, 300 yards to 55 mile now. Limit a mile to a red signal. Uh-oh. Oh, and now you're getting it live, Tits. Perfect. Think how long you'd resisted watching these and then you bought it anyway. Alexander and I like to do these together occasionally, but he keeps disappearing off. I don't know what he's doing, but anyway. Do like to do a bit of trains now and again. I do also do some offline because I'm doing the journeys now, and you get a bit of a mix of scenarios and service mode. Actually, I do some of the service mode stuff off screen. Just they're a bit back and forth, they're a bit less scripted. So, right, let's get a good camera position. Change that. Sound the horn. Hit your head on the thing. Ouch. And give it some welly. Whoa, look at that. Oh, hang on. Hang on, I'm thinking. You're not here to tell me when the next signal is. It's 300 yards to a red signal, so you better hope I can stop in time. Yes, Alexander, I'm kind of constant. I'm about to fail this straight away.
Stop!
I'm trying. Brakes are on. Not going to make it. Not going to make it. We're going to fail it. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. It's stopping sharp. Oh, look at that. You are kidding. I brought an entire train to a standstill for it to turn yellow. That would just be about right. Right, wait for the brakes to release. In the meantime, there's another station ahead, so we'll pip the horn to say we're coming. At great speed. I'll have to sound it again, they'll have forgotten that I'm coming. Ooh, bit of wheel slip. Bit of wheel slip. Take it steady. Quite a heavy train. Don't apply too much power till we've got some momentum. Luckily, of course, it's freight. Nobody really cares about freight, so there's no time. Hello. Ooh, window. Let's open the window. It's nice to get a bit of fresh air.
Hello. Hello, people.
How'd you do? Your train will be along soon, I'm sure. God, that was whew, touch and go, and we managed to stop just in time for it to turn yellow. On the other hand, if we hadn't have stopped in time for it to turn yellow, it wouldn't have turned yellow by the time we'd gone through it, and we'd have failed.
Lucky us. We are really lucky with that.
Indeed. We are right. Let's have a look. So now we can play around with the cab a little bit. So what we got? Cab heater. Don't need that today. It's a nice sunny day. 2 cab heaters. Okay, that's a bit weird. 1.8 miles to the next red signal.
I suppose if one was broken.
There's a DPD switch, DSD, whatever. What else we got? Instrument light dimmer. It's the safety systems thing. Right, and we're cranking up speed a little bit. Just take the edge off. Just slowing down a little bit. Right, let's have a look. Crank it up, crank it down. Put it in the middle again. Nice.
What does the instrument light dimmer do?
Dims the instrument lights. Somewhere, surely there's a... Is there no... Ooh! Lower left marker off. Lower centre marker off. Lower right marker off. Instrument lights on.
Yellow, not good.
Yellow's not too bad.
Yeah, turn red.
What we don't want to do is go over the speed limit, so we're at 53. What else we got? Anything else? There's no... Ooh. Of course, the fuse cupboard's over there, so somewhere in the fuse cupboard is probably the thing that activates the AWS. We are going quite fast because we're floating downhill. So let's put some brake on. See if we can wash off a little bit of speed. There we go.
We actually kind of want to try to speed limit.
Only a little bit. Not enough for it to... Enjoying the relaxing feeling of being a passenger taking time to look around. Indeed. Oh, station. Hello.
Train coming in fast.
Do you like the rock and roll? That's quite cool, actually. Green signals now. 60 miles an hour and 450 yards.
What do you mean by hot?
Oh, cool. Somewhere to heat up your soup. Nice. I don't know, actually, if that's what that's for. I have no idea. Keep your coffee warm, you know, those kind of things. That's what hot plate's usually for. I don't know. What's that? Anti-slip brake off. Okay, AWS acknowledgement. So there is AWS on here, so if I can find a way to switch it on, we could switch it on. Something else to do.
Why, what's it do?
So it's a sort of signal warning thing. So if you if you're inactive at the controls for a period of time, it actually puts an alert up and you have to respond to it, otherwise it stops the train automatically.
Wow. Ooh. Hello peeps.
Right, give it a bit of welly. Got a yellow signal. What's going to happen to that yellow signal? There you go. Titch was just asking the same question. Best line to
turn red.
Best time to... No, it's not. It's unlikely to turn red. Yeah, pretty much. And that's the interesting thing. So there's a DSD...
Ooh, red light.
Red signal, not a red light. There's a DSD plate which is down there, which is similar to the AWS, but the AWS seems to be the one that's active. But the best one to try that out on is actually the Great Western route on the little turbo commuter train. I forget what it's called. I usually activate it on that because it's a reasonable one to try it out on. Right. So we've taken some speed off. So we've got 700 yards to go. So I'm just going to let it drift, and we'll see what the signal does. With a bit of luck, it'll clear before we get to it.
Hope.
And we'll just see what happens. I've got that weird thing like I had last night.
What?
The number of messages I'm getting is it just keeps going up and up and up. It's really weird. There must be some glitch with YouTube at the moment.
Because nobody's doing anything.
Well, there are a few. We've got a few, but we've certainly not had 380 odd messages. It was doing exactly the same thing last night while Titch and I were doing Farmer Sim. Right, 380 yards gone yellow, so let's give it some oomph. Come on, choo choo.
Choo-chooing the train.
Look at that. I mean, that's just...
Gee, it's noisy outside.
Yep. You've never been at Grantham Station when there's been a whole load of trains, carriages going past one of these, just to get them all the time. Quick, catch up. I can't catch up. Uh-oh. Right. Take the speed down a little bit. Hopefully that signal will clear before we get it. Yeah, and so the AWS is fine. Some of the German ones have very complex safety systems that I still haven't managed to figure out, and I have a feeling actually don't work properly on console. At least that's my excuse. There is a guy that I watch actually, and I should watch some of this stuff and try and do. Once I've done some of this UK stuff and I'll start moving up the German route, so I'll watch some of his stuff because he's actually pretty good at explaining how these things work, and he plays on console, so I might give that a go. So hopefully the fact that we're now actually going relatively slowly and trying to catch speed up again means that we shouldn't get too many more red signals. Got 2 miles to go to get there. Oh, but that's a go via. Okay, so that's not necessarily destination point. Yeah, they are a bit complex on the German routes. I have to say, I spent an awful lot of time when I first got this game jumping around between trains, and that was clearly a bad idea. It's much better to focus on one and get used to it a bit. Come on. Not there was anybody there, but still. Ooh, good. Green signal. Woohoo. No, yellow, but that's alright. The next one will be yellow. It means there's a train in front of us. It's clearly some sort of train just ahead of us.
Why does it matter about trains? They're not on the same track.
Well, clearly it is. That's why the signals keep changing. Well, it is a mile ahead of us, at least. I think that's okay. It's probably about 1.5 miles ahead of us. That's fine. Ooh, we've got 20 mile now. 20. No, in the same direction. That's why the signals keep clearing. But if we go fast enough to catch it up, then we get ahead of it, don't we? But we've been going slow for a while now, so it's got well ahead of us. It's all right. Right, so we've got 20 mile an hour limit coming up in a mile, so we've got plenty of time. We're not going that fast anyway. Yeah, I've done a bit of San Fran. The first time I tried it, and it's on a stream somewhere when I first got it, I failed really near the end of a scenario. I went through a red signal, so
oh yeah.
I've recently redone that one, so I'm actually back up to being able to do that one again. I wanted to get rid of that rather than showing it again.
Bad.
But I'm rather enjoying the British routes at the moment. I'm rather enjoying the British routes at the moment, and I need to do some more East Coast way as well as doing a bit more Northern Transpennine and some Tees Valley. Right, 900 yards to hour change in speed. So let's put a little bit of brake on, start to slow us down a touch, just so we can hopefully drift into it. Maybe a little bit more brake. Maybe a little bit more brake. Alright, there we go. We'll be right. Loads of time. So release that. Right, now we get the stick at 20. Let's give it a little bit of power, just try and hold there. So we're changing lines over, that's why. So hence the go via at Grangetown Junction. And another one, crossing all the way over the lines. Can jobs be far from station platforms or not? I'm honestly not sure. Most of them generally are around the station platforms. Things like placing items. Daddy. And what, Alexander?
What's what cars on?
Yeah, I know. Oops, I don't want to do that. Wrong button.
Oh. We're out the seat.
Yeah, so yes, but there are some that I'm wondering about. So I've been doing the ones on East Coast Way, and there's a lot of broken fences that you're supposed to repair, and I haven't found quite a lot of them, and I'm wondering if some of them are a little bit further away from some of the stations, but generally a lot of them are on the stations. I think that, to be fair, I haven't finished any of those, or haven't completed any of those yet, so as a set, so it's kind of hard to tell. But I'm aiming to start doing them actually in the way that I said the other day, just by taking a service route and just doing it slowly. Hey, train! Hello, train! Ooh, wave, wave! Ooh.
We got the new train, not you.
Oh, I think I've taken that service. That's quite funny. Crikey, this is a slow section. Let's have a look around outside. So I need to go to rear camera.
Somehow, Anna's chasing away. It's going ahead of us. How can we go in front of it? It should be going behind us. We should be behind it.
Why? Doesn't matter. The nice thing about trains, you don't need to look where you're going, so as long as you're focusing reasonably.
Yeah you do.
Actually doesn't make any difference. Well, you don't really, do you? Because the train goes where the train goes where the tracks take it. Yes, but it's telling us whether there's a red signal or not, and there isn't, so it's fine. But there is a yellow signal, so we need to keep an eye out.
You probably would.
Well, yeah, obviously, but because you don't have a thing telling you when the next signal is. But we're lucky. The point of the game is to look at the trains. Enjoy the trains. Wowzers, that's a long train. Look at that. Good grief. It just keeps going. And going. And going. And going. And I'll stop now. Wow, how much more of it is there? Oh, that was it.
And Daddy red signal.
Yep. Good point. Let's not mess. Right, to go a wee bit faster.
And the red signal is not that far
Mainly the
away.
train signs. What, on the Sanfran? I haven't really started doing the ones on the Sanfran route yet. Oh, there's another train coming, same train coming the other way.
That looks like the same train we've got.
It is. Another class 20. Hello. It's probably one of the other services we have to do.
Whoa, that looks really nice. Except I bet it would take ages to fill up.
Yeah, that's an awful lot of trucks.
With whatever it's got
With
in.
whatever that is, some sort of aggregate looks like. Kind of assuming that red signal will clear before we get there, but best to be careful.
Oh well, it's past where we are.
Uh, 400 yards. 400 yards. Let's cut the power. It's not. I mean, it's not going to take us much to slow down. We're only doing 16 miles an hour, but still. Well, if we
Daddy,
coast up to it.
red signal.
Yes, I know. 250 yards away.
Right in front.
If we coast up to it, hopefully by the time we get there, it will change. She's not looking likely, so we better stop the train. Whoa.
Hey.
Now then, let's go back inside a sec so we can focus on what we're doing. Because it might just be we need to get a certain closeness to the signal to trigger it. Let's see what happens. I mean, that's only a go via, so that doesn't really tell us anything. So now we've got to go via Middlesbrough station, but it looks like we're going to hold outside the station. How far is that? A couple of miles actually, so that's a way off yet. So no, this isn't us holding outside the station.
Horn, Daddy, horn.
Well, there's no point because we're not going to go past the station. And we're not going past the platform anyway. The point of the horn is to warn people needs to be careful not to be too near the edge of the platform as the train flies through.
Away.
So you don't get blown away. Exactly.
Because maybe if you went too close and the train came rushing down, whee!
Maybe. Now we can't see the signal. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, so it's still red. And yet the next one it's registering is 286 yards away. That's odd.
Maybe
we can go
that's
through this one.
stop.
Maybe that red signal's not for us. Seems unlikely.
It's in the middle of two tracks, so who knows? Daddy, I think that's a trigger down there.
Nope, definitely can't go forwards.
Great. How long do we have this?
Don't know.
Let's check on the map. See where we are.
Good point. Why not?
Yeah. Quite far away.
So here we are.
And we have to go all the way.
Ah, so it's because
Hey, there's another train there.
Yeah, that's why. That's why he's gone through a green. There's a red signal there. Red signal. Red. Yeah, this is why. Ours has just gone yellow, as is that one, because of that train that's just crossed. We're just about to join his track. That's why. So, Middlesbrough Go Via is there.
Wow.
How far we go? I don't know. My goodness me, this is a long line. Okay.
Let's go.
Actually, we don't need to
Next
try.
one
Just release the
maybe.
brakes.
Huh.
Okay.
I wonder if we're
Brakes
going to catch up
releasing.
the train. We can still sound the horn, right?
Sure.
No.
That makes a good noise. So the couple I found have been a wee bit beyond the platform. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't tried those yet. Maybe they can. I mean, I can imagine they probably can. I suppose it depends on what exactly it is that you're supposed to be doing.
Not many people pay attention to the horns, do they?
No. They don't.
They're just waiting for their train.
Yeah.
If this was in London, King's Cross would be that far away from here.
Still got yellow signals. We're all right. We're just coming up on a 60-mile-an-hour limit, but we've got
Well,
all of these trains.
anyway.
Right. So wherever it is, we've got to get all of these carriages back beyond that 60-mile-an-hour limit before it'll change for
Where
us.
are we?
What do you mean? Where are we?
What country is this?
Britain.
And where is this exactly? The place we are in?
Northern Transpennine. So we're in the. Oh no, Tees Valley. Oh god, I keep saying that. Tees Valley. So a bit further north of York.
Is that because
Near where I used to go to
it
university.
shows that there.
Yeah, because I wrote it down wrong, because that's what I thought the train was for. It's fine, we'll change it. Oh, we've just gone through the 60, that was good timing. Right, let's crack on. Give it some welly. Got green signals, 60-mile-an-hour track limit, and at least for the next 0.8 miles, we're all right. Not, I don't think we'll get up to 50 before we hit the next 50 thing, but that's okay. Right, let's do this. Oh, that's cool. What a great view. Going through the bridge. Right, so yellow signal in half a mile. I wonder how quickly we'll catch up that train. We're going to make 50. No, we're not going to make 50. But actually, we might do. Actually, we're getting pretty. It's going up pretty fast. Going to make 50 before we hit 50. Or we need to slow down again. No, we won't. Even with the help of a 0.1% gradient in our favour, we're not going to make 50 before the 50-mile-an-hour limit. Which is fine. A yellow signal, so we're catching up that 101 that was in front of us. Pretty sure it was a 101.
Yes!
Right, red sleeping in 0.7 miles full. And a change of speed. And a station.
Don't
A little bit more brake on.
on.
Right, that's fine. Take that off. Okay. So again, may as well just drift a little bit. See if we can not have to stop for the red signal. So we'll get down to the 35 and then keep it to 35 for a bit. Actually, looks like we're still going to have to stop again. We've caught up that 101. Again.
Red signal up ahead.
Come on, brakes. Whenever you feel like catching in, just, you know, feel free.
Can you imagine if you did?
I don't want to. I shouldn't need to be honest. Because once it starts to lose momentum, it'll actually stop pretty quickly.
Yes, we made it. We stopped just in time.
Oh, look at that. Just in time and just in time for it to turn yellow again. But hey,
Again.
we made it. I didn't want to fail it this far in. That would be really rather annoying.
Yeah, because then we'd have to read.
Then we have to do it all again. Ooh, too much power too soon. Sorry, beg your pardon. Bit of wheel slip. Oh yeah, we've got a bit of an uphill gradient against us as well. That's why. So if we go...
Wow. Let's have a
zoom in.
Yeah, pretty far away. That's all the way.
How far ahead of us is that other train? I don't see it at all. So why are we... Oh, there it is. Okay.
So there's no need to worry because we're not going there. Not yet.
Still getting some wheel slip though. It's not like in this gradient. One little bit.
No, it isn't like it's right.
So why are we still getting wheel slip? We shouldn't be getting wheel slip. I've taken the power off. That's a bit odd.
Very odd.
It seems to be moving alright. Well, let's give it some welly and see. Did it go in?
You actually got one.
What is sand for? Helping the wheels grip the track. Actually, that's fair. We shouldn't really need sand. But you know what? Let's have a look. I haven't tried it. I don't even know if this has got any. Actually, I haven't seen any. Cab heater. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I haven't yet had need to use sand. So I confess that I am not
Hey, why
100% well, 100% sure whether there is actually a need to use it. Cab light. Oh, that's better. Tail light, top marker, tail light. And it seems we are stuck at 16. Can I, if I give it a bit more power?
Yeah, still
So we're all right. But yeah, it's still showing wheel slip. It shouldn't be. I don't get why. I mean, we're coming up to the 25 mile an hour limit anyway, so to be honest, it doesn't make a lot of odds. I don't know whether this one has sand. I don't see it. Take the power off, let it drift. And the brakes are definitely off, right? Yeah, locomotive brake, zero, train brake running. Yeah. How odd? I don't know. Time we next stop at a signal, it'll probably be. Right, so we've got yellow signal 700 yards. Taking some thinking about this one, has to be said. Give it a little bit more power, try and get it back up to 25. 45's coming up, but we've got to get the whole train through it before then. But yeah, so I mean, to all intents and purposes, sand is to help provide traction for the wheels, but this one doesn't appear to have any. As I say, I haven't actually had need so far to use it, or I haven't identified the need to use it so far. Anyway. $24, $25. Take the power off. Let's coast. We are going downhill, so I might need a touch of brake just to bring it back in. There's that yellow signal. Let's see what's next. 1.2 miles to a 60-mile limit. Change of speed. Oh, 45 one's kicked in. Takes so long to get the train through, I'd forgotten it was even there.
Uh-oh, red signal.
No, and a red signal in 700 yards, so let's not go crazy. We'll just gradually let it increase speed. Good spot. Hopefully it'll clear before we get there. When we've taken that section quite slow, so you'd kind of think so. Clearly following a stopping passenger service. Slightly surprised we're not on that inner line of track actually. Right, let's take the power off and we'll just coast in. Fingers crossed. Ooh, there's another train. Uh-oh. That was a bad time to admire the scenery. Will we stop in time? We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop because there's no grip. Awesome. Well, that was fun. Great. So let's not do that one again, because crikey.
No, let's not.
That's
We were
so
doing
annoying.
perfect until we...
I don't get why that didn't clear and why it wouldn't stop. I don't know what was with the whole wheel slip thing it was telling me I'd got. It just didn't make sense. We'll do the next one. It's supposed to be a shorter one. Fingers crossed we'll manage it this time.
Yeah. Oh yes, next one. I love the next one.
Yes, you've been talking about doing this one, haven't you? So that's fine. We'll do this one. Yeah, I don't notice. I mean, it was slowing down, but not effectively, and I'd got the brakes fully on. Sometimes I get a bit befuddled when I'm out of cab and you have to switch between driver and camera view, which is why I sometimes get out of the seat accidentally, because I try and do the same thing. So in and out of cab, because the controls are different, sometimes it still confuses me, despite the length of time I've been playing it. I do have a keyboard for this game. I've got a little Bluetooth keyboard, but I can't get it to connect at the moment. And that helps because there's a lot of shortcuts to lots of different things, including camera views and stuff, which does help. Chopper and change. Right, let's see. Welcome to Thornaby Depot. We received word of a train experiencing wagon problems after departing Lackenby. The faulty wagons will need to be removed before the train can continue. Oh, this sounds fun. So...
Except I have no idea how many wagons there are.
Well, that doesn't matter, does it? Why is that relevant? Take the last 20 that's just been refueled. Aww, we could have done that. That would have been fun. And meet the train. Once it has arrived, bring the faulty wagons back to the repair shop. Okay, so probably if I got into the train first. Climb up the steps very, very carefully. What was... I just saw an X here. What was that for? What did I... Ah, the famed fuse cupboard. Okay, so actually we've got a setting, so let's have a look. What have we got fuses for? Anything? I can't imagine it's just there for the fun of it. Oh, control circuit fuse. I don't know what that does, but we'll leave it in because that sounds important. Is that the only one? So you can actually take it out, but I've no idea what it does. Isn't that funny? Oh well, anyway, we'll shut the door. Right, we'll sit in the seat. Set the master key to on. Hello. Ah, a bit close together, the old master key and throttle, that's why. Set the reverse to forward. Set the train brake to running. Track around this yard is manually operated. Be sure to check and set any junctions required to reach the indicated locations. Okay, oh my goodness me, right.
are those?
Refueling points.
So where do we have to go exactly? Yellow light.
You have to follow the blue line. So change that one. Change that one.
How do you know we have to change all of them?
To know which, because you can see which way it's going, and we need to connect the blue lines together. Yep, that's fine. And that should be it. Okie dokie. Release the loco brake. Give it some welly, but not too much because it has a tendency to slip the wheels. The wagon repair spur. Stop at location. We've no power. What did we miss? Train brakes running. Loco brakes there. Oh, throttle's off, but that's fine. Master key switch is on. Okay. Is that because I messed with the fuse? Surely not. But we have no power at all. Maybe I shouldn't have messed with the fuse.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't.
Thanks, you're helpful.
What?
Engine start. Oh well, that would probably help, wouldn't it?
Didn't even tell us.
No. Well, that's the thing.
Silly.
Right, so let's put that there. Right, let's
No, trains can be annoying sometimes.
do that. You're not kidding. And now let's do engine start. I don't hear anything.
I heard a big. I heard very big, loud.
You reckon?
Boom.
Okay, I didn't. Alright, well let's try it then. Yep, there we go. Done. Okie dokie. So what we got? Speed of 15. So select views in internal camera. Not sure. You're jumping out. Yeah, you can do, and actually I do sometimes too. But if you've got a lot to set and you've got a whole journey to plan, it can just be easier just to do it from the map. Kind of disappointed we failed that scenario. Yeah, a red signal. I mean, annoying. Try and keeping that 15. We'll try and whip through this. Come on. So we've got stop at location, the wagon repair spur. So that's only 150 yards or so. Oh, bit fast. Sorry.
Wait, are we going backwards? Because we can't see through there. There's no light. There's no windows through there. So why are we going
A little bit too... Oh, I wanted to go further. I don't want to wait here because I wasn't in the right place, but it's already registered it, so it's too late. Ooh, it hit me. Well, hang on. Wait.
Wait!
Wait, why is it stopped? Whoa.
What is he... Why are they pulling back? Looks like the train's arrived already.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the one we're supposed to take control of, or take some of the wagons out of. I'm not sure. It might be, it might not be. I guess we'll find out. Actually, yes, probably. So we'll have a bit of shunting to do, basically. So he's pulling into the yard. So we've
I think he's pulling and we're shunting.
Yeah, it looks like it. But I think we're going to take the dodgy wagons away, take them somewhere else. Okay, I'm ready.
He's not coming back.
There was something else I was going to mention as well.
Waiting for you. Daddy, we've
No, he's
done
not.
that.
He's not waiting for me. Shush. No, we haven't done that one.
We had some...
We had some wagons, a bit like that. We haven't done that one. Oh yeah, that was it. I knew I was going to do something. So another thing to note is you can go to settings, and I sometimes forget to do this. Once you've got used to oh come on, a bit slow. Once you've got used to a train and you don't need the little things on to tell you where to go, you can take off the objective markers. Do that, wait for it to apply, come back out, and then it means you don't get a little blue marker on the screen telling you where to go. It just gives you a distance in your HUD. Come on then train, let's have it. Release the brake a little bit, couldn't we? Because I don't need it on that much. Initial application will be enough to hold us. Throttles off. Can we go yet? Oh look, handbrake, cool. Control cutout switch, normal. Oh, another hot plate. Oh right, couple to formation, train of wagons. Does of course leave you guessing, but I'm assuming then we just go back. So where is the train of wagons? It should be right behind us on the line that we are on. Yes, it is.
It's all the way down there.
And looks like it's not giving us the option to change. It's not going to giving us. It's not giving us the option to change points. So that must be right. Release the brake.
Need to go that way.
Backwards, yeah, which is why I've just changed the reverser. $405, 404, looking good. We appear to be going in the right direction.
We appear to have a yellow street. And now
Yeah, but it's 0.6 miles away. We're not going that far. We're going to hit a whole load of wagons before then.
And we're going to have to stop at the same time he stops, right?
No, he's already stopped.
What, at the red signal?
Well, wherever he stopped, doesn't matter, does it? He stopped in front of us. We have to couple up to the back of the train, where that red flashing light is that we can see. Oh, a little bit fast. Touch a brake. There we go. Right, take a little bit more off. Cut it down. There we go. Not too much because it'll take a while to release. When you're ready, just release. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's quite useful because sometimes that blue, especially if you want to take good screenshots, that little blue pointer thing can be a bit annoying. It can get in your way, so it can help to take that off, but it's best done. I mean, same with the signals and all that sort of stuff. And the next speed thing, you know, you can have all those as little markers on the train, or equally you can just have them as up on the HUD. And I think it's cleaner to have it on the HUD because then when you come out the train, they're not quite so much in your view. 20 yards. Okay, brake. Stop, too short.
Oh, great.
It's fine, it takes a little bit of guessing. Just wait for the brakes to release.
We're gonna crash.
No, we're not. Oh, come on. Pop out, re-camera. Oh yeah, we've got a wee bit to go yet. Yeah, really a teeny bit.
Which bit is meant to be moving? That one or that?
The train. Nice.
Ooh.
Right. Out the door. Down the steps. Climb underneath.
You walked off the side of the train.
Couple them. Faulty wagons are number 7 and 8 in the consist. Uncouple between 6 and 7 and shunt the rake over to the wagon repair shop. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But is that my number 6 or his number 6? It must be his number 6.
No. There's more than 6 of those. Wait,
Hang on.
where is the person?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is number 7.
Why are we meant to uncouple?
Stop at location, wagon repair spur. Okie dokie.
What are we pulling?
Yeah, we're taking out the dodgy wagons.
Oh, so we have the dodgy ones, we have the normal ones.
Well, he's just left him here. I'm not sure why. I'm quite surprised that he's not still there, but there you go. So there you go. So we'll climb
And
up
now
the steps.
guess what we have to do?
Sit in the seat.
Sit in the band seat.
Why is it the bad seat? Oh, I see. Doesn't matter. Window's a window, isn't it? Okay. So first, oh no, can't change the reverse because you've got throttle on.
Where is the other train?
Don't know. No
Should we
idea.
have a look?
Oh, doesn't matter, does it?
Oh, we need to know where we is.
Oh, go switch it off.
Why?
Because it shouldn't be on. I've had a noise. That's our robots just decided to start vacuuming. I'm not sure why. So, 500 yards to stop at location. I know, Alexander. I realised. It does that sometimes. Right, so 15 miles per hour, yellow signalling 100 yards, but that's okay because we're not stopping far beyond it anyway. Power off. Let's have a look outside. So we've got 300 yards, no doubt it'll take us a wee bit longer to stop this time. So what's in them wagons? Oh, they're all empty, okay. I haven't actually checked that we've got the points set correctly. I suppose I should have done really. Oh yeah, alright. Right, so 90 yards. That thing, so you lost the blue marker, so it just makes it a little bit cleaner. And because when you start out and you've got one for your signals and one for your, the sort of say basic setup, you've got a marker for your signals and a marker for your next objective and a marker for your next speed change, and it just sometimes they just line up on top of one another. It gets really confusing. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. That'll do. Not that fast. Should be close enough. 810 yards, stop at location, the wagon repair shop. Ah, so we have to change. Go back. Okay, gotcha. Right, so checkpoints then, because this one will definitely need changing. Oh, no, not that one. Apparently that one's alright. How about this one? Oh. They all look okay to me. Yep. Yep. Oh, come on. Seriously. Seriously. Okay. Yep, all good. So, here we go. Throttle off. Reverse it to reverse. Release the brakes. throttle on, give it a bit, 10% or so. Wow, that's a bit slow. Yeah, man. It's going slowly. Come on, train. A little bit more power then. That's got us going. That's better. So 750 yards. We can keep it going a bit. I do love these yards on this route. And then, well, we all know what we've got to do next. We'll disconnect the last two, which are the dodgy ones, and take the others back and put them back onto the train. I'm expecting classic bit of dodgy wagon shunting. A little more power should keep us up at about 10. Still got a couple hundred yards, so may as well keep it on. There's another train over there. Woo. Take off the power. I'm somewhat suspicious, because although it says we've got 100 yards to go, oh weird, so there's actually no collision. Yeah, you see, that's a bit odd. Normally the distance marker is... That's very strange. Okay, normally the distance marker is to the wagon, is to the, you know, the seat, the driver. But that was about to take us right through the doors into the shed. Well, which it did actually. They've gone through the doors in the shed. Hopefully, not all the way in with the ones that we need to uncouple, because we may not be able to get to them. It says here we can't go in there. It won't let us. Oh, you are kidding? Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. So now we've got to bring them out again. So yeah, the distance marker is normally to the driver, and it suddenly occurred to me that's why I braked quite sharpish, because it suddenly occurred to me that we were getting a little bit close to those doors, and sure enough, the marker is in the wrong place. So we've actually pushed the wagons that we need to get to through a door that we can't get through, but apparently the wagons could, which is a bit odd. Oh no, sorry, wrong way. So let's bring them out a little bit. So let's see. I only want it enough that those wagons that have magically disappeared through that door actually come out again. That's all we need. Not a lot. And the train to gradually move. There we go. That's very strange. I mean, luckily there wasn't a collision, because, you know, that would have caused a little bit more damage to them, but, you know. There's one more. That's probably it. Is it? Is that it? Or is there another one? And you don't need more than that. We only need the connection of the last two out of the shed. Is that the last one, or is there another one? Just to be a little bit realistic. Perfect. That'll do. Oi, stop. There we go. Quick run. Run, 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 run. So yeah, that was a bit odd. Never mind. Oh, all these wagons. That's very cool. I can just smell the grease. Excellent. Right. I do like that. That's a nice touch. I do like that. Right, so stop at location as suspected, and we're now travelling in the right direction, so that'll be easy. Take the remaining working wagons back out to the spur. So a few 100 yards drive. And we're away. Release the brakes. Bit of power. Yellow signal in 300 yards, but that's okay. It shouldn't be a problem. Not just within the yard, I don't suppose. Not sure I've had any signal issues in the yards. Leaving one once to get on the main line, but beyond that, no. So 500 yards. Cruising along, so we'll need to change back all of the points to get us back to wherever we left the original wagons. Oh, over there, look. Okay. I do like this little train. It's fun. Something a bit different. Ooh, did I brake? Oh, when did I put the brakes on? Why did I do that? Oh, again, not remembering to switch properly from camera to driver. That's why. Not so many. Otherwise we'll get wheel slip again. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Picking up speed. Whoa.
Fast.
Right. So, back to it. 200 yards. Oh, look, it's a class 101. Let's do some 101. I'm not a massive fan of the 101. It's quite a complex little train to drive, but it's quite fun. I've done a lot of freight on this route. It'd be quite fun to do some passenger services as well on this one, and Northern Trans-Pennine. Oh, we're doing that again, look. Camera, it's getting confused between camera and driver settings, so I'm not braking in time. So we well missed it. It's probably within tolerance, actually. It's probably alright. So, couple to formation, train of wagons. Right,
Wow,
so
that's a lot of wagons we got then.
let's just make sure then points. Come on. Yep. It's funny, it's got to set them, but no, nothing set. All good. So just put that on initial. Throttle's off already. Reverse it to reverse. Release the brakes. Throttle on. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right, boost up. Unfortunately now, of course, this relies on my ability to stop perfectly and couple up the wagons. See how that goes. There you go, Alexander has zero faith in my driving abilities, which is probably fair. But at least there's a whole load of wagons in the way to stop us going past that red signal. Oh, good noise. Tuk, 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 tuk. Right, here we go. So a long way to the train. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Right, here we go. We are in position. And coming in quite fast, actually. So, if I remember to put it into driver mode, not camera mode. A little bit of brake. A little bit more brake. Because they've not even started to bite yet. And there we go. Now they're biting. Oh, and actually that's pretty decent. Oh, good judgment. Not bad at all. Stop ever so slightly short. But on the whole... Whoa, that was weird.
What just happened?
It was showing it was moving, but actually wasn't showing it was moving. But showing what I had speed, and then all of a sudden it just went woomph and flew forwards. It was a bit weird. Anyway, it showed I was doing about 1.4 miles an hour, but the trailers, the carriages weren't actually moving. And then all of a sudden it just jumped forwards. Anyway, so there's a few little bugs in here. This is the one we want. Ooh, handbrake on. Oh, cool. Climb under there. Do that. Climb under there. Oh, it won't let me back out. All that's left now is to return the locomotive to the depot and allow this train to continue its journey. Right, okay, so that means we need to uncouple our train, our loco, from the wagons. And return it to the depot. Awesome. And hopefully there's no red signals on the way. Whoa, it's going. Where's it going? We are now oh, that's weird. No, uncouple. I don't want them coupled. Let me out. We've got a problem here. The train's moving. And now I can't get out. Seriously? Yeah, it actually won't let me out.
We're stuck.
We are stuck. Oh, for goodness sake.
That's what I like about real life trains.
What, they don't just start rolling on a completely flat piece of ground? That?
Yeah.
Oh, for crying out loud. I actually cannot get out of here. Now it's completely jammed. Oh, for crying out loud. So between red signals and bugs, this is not good. I actually literally can't get out. Oh, hang on. I'm free again. Can I persuade it to let me walk under? Right, can I get out now?
No, I think it has to be cut. Otherwise it's still moving.
Because I can't quite reach. If I could reach, I could put the handbrake on, but I can't reach. Can I reach it from here? No. Okay. It won't let me out. I'm stuck between a moving train, and actually, I tell you what as well, we're probably, yeah, it's a bit annoying that you can't jump actually.
That would be great. You could jump over that.
But the thing's not coming up to say. Right, now I'm out. They shouldn't be moving anyway. There's supposed to be a train on the other end of those. Put the handbrake on. Then that'll stop our train. Should stop our train.
Stop. I'm not letting us in.
And it's not letting us in. Hey Titch, you know you said you had to jump onto a moving train. How did you do it? The handbrake's on.
That's because that's turned off and it's pushing it.
It literally won't let us get onto the train.
How on earth do you...
Oh joy. Can I put on another handbrake? Well, that's surely if I put on the handbrake on several. Otherwise I've got to do this whole thing again. And this will actually have been a bit of a fail stream because that's 2 scenarios in a row that we've not been able to complete.
I think
It's slowed it down.
Yes.
Haha. Gotcha.
I think it was because it was actually like moving and we had to make it stop.
Awesome. So I thought the brake was on. Apparently the brake wasn't on. So let's put the brake on. Apparently somehow the throttle's on, despite the fact I should have switched it off, and I'm certain that I did. And anyway, even if the throttle was on, there was no power to it. And we're on a perfectly flat piece of ground. So that shouldn't have moved at all. Anyway, we managed.
Lucky us.
So, after all of that entertainment, finally let's get out of here. So go via location, so that must mean we need to go there. No, where are we going? Ah, there, okay. So, anything to change between there and here? No, not at all. Brake off, throttle on, let's go. Goodness, well that would have been really rather annoying. But hey, we made it.
Yeah, that is good. We made it!
And still with enough time to go to dip in the pool before dinner. Excellent.
Probably not enough time.
Yeah, we do. It's only 5:30.
Good. Lucky us.
So, final look out. Let's have a look, see what we're doing. Front camera. Trundling along very nicely, thank you very much.
Hey,
Let's
more
speed off
wheels.
because we're going a little bit fast.
More.
There's always wheels hanging around the yard.
Strange. Is that a watchtower or something?
Doubt it. No, it looks like a lighting tower or something.
We've already gone to the right location. So I can look
Brakes on, not too much.
Why?
So that I don't want to stop too short. I haven't got one decent stopping point on this one yet. Wow, really? We've just gone straight through it. Okay, I was clearly not paying attention to the numbers. Right. So stop at Thornaby Depot. K1. Yep. Yeah, looked okay. Yep. That's fine. That's fine. Goodness, there's a lot of points to go through. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Ooh. And right next to another train.
Let's charge it.
So reverse to reverse. Brakes off. And a bit of power. probably not too much. One last wistful look at the Class 20 for today. And probably should slow down really. That's going to dock me some points. If you're going to get a penalty for driving over the speed limit, you might as well make the most of it. So if we've got 350 yards, so where are we headed? Which is the train that we were... Oh, there it is it that one? Yeah, just in front of the shed. Put a little bit of brake on. Just take the edge off. Try and get this slightly better. Still struggling to get used to the brakes on this train a little bit. They don't take a while to release. They take a while to come on, a while to release. They're pretty effective, but they do take a while to come on and quite a while to release. Sort of drift it in. Ready for the next double header. Looks like. Except they're the wrong way around. Done. Thanks for helping out. Shut down the cab and disembark to complete this duty. So shut down the cab. So train brake all the way to full shutdown. It won't go to shutdown. Oh, there it did. Now it's gone to shutdown. Set the throttle to off. Set the reverser to off. Set the master key to hello master key. Hello master key. Hello master key. It's kind of in the way of the throttle really. That's not an awesome view, but I could do it from here. That'd be easier. Master key switch to off and disembark. Thank you very much. "24 yards in any particular direction?" Different direction. This direction. Oh, good grief. That was perhaps slightly more stressful than you might have expected. 12 yards, 10 yards, 9 yards, 7 yards, 6 yards, 5 yards. There we go, done. Tees yard turnaround. There we go. I still got a gold. Well, I mean, I suppose, apart from the slight chaos of getting trapped between a moving train and a set of wagons, that wasn't too bad. But yeah, we made it in the end. We survived. So at some point we'll go back and well, if you'd stuck around you'd have seen. At some point we'll go back and I'll redo the one that we went through the red light, and then we've got a few service ones, another scenario to do at some point. So next one is relief driver, which will be kind of cool. So I'll go back and fill in the missing one that I now need to redo to pass it, and we'll do some more another time. So that was it. Just a quick look at it. Do a couple of scenarios, plenty of services left to do, and well, plenty more left to do in TSW, and I'm gradually running out of days to do it because of course the new one's coming out, but we'll move them all across so we can carry on. But I hope you've enjoyed it, laughing at my terrible attempts to drive a train. You see Titch, it's never easy regardless, there's always something you miss. And I hope to see you all again soon. Thanks so much for watching, take care of yourselves, bye for now.